Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Mast, and welcome back to some more 1v1. Today, playing Ravana against an on her. It's going to be rough, but I'll see what I can do. Ravana, one of those characters that has some 1v1 potential, but in the way things are balanced right now, it's definitely really tough to play him well against AD carries, just because AD carries are so strong and they have such a good range advantage. But I'll see if I can do anything. On her, definitely one of the scarier AD carries to go against, and potentially one of the better AD carries because he's got that slow for me to worry about. So he can really keep me at range, which is a problem, but I'll see if I can do anything against him. Let's take one of those, take two of those. Nice. I do have my 3 down now for clearing the wave, but I at least got those sides. He shouldn't be able to do red anyways, so not too big of a deal. Alright, actually our clear is pretty decent right now. Punch it up. Try and hit him and the wave here. Awesome. And he's actually going to impale me, so he's just going to take some archer damage. It's actually a pretty even trade. Not bad at all, not bad at all. So he does get an ult advantage. If I'm fighting him, I'm probably going to want to ult really early and take that mitigation to my advantage. I'm going to have 40% mitigation on my ult, which is pretty good. Able to block his pillar there, or his impale there, I should say, which is going to reduce a lot of his clear. And I don't really get too much damage out of that anyways, so it's really not a big deal for me to take that. Go ahead and finish that out, and let's go ahead and see if I can pressure the red buff at all. I've got enough of a shield, I've got enough health potions that I want to pressure this a bit. All I'm going to actually try and do is hit him here instead. Trying 2 there, and it's actually going to get a sunder, which means I sunder. I won, and I don't think he wins this, even though he knocked me up. I think I still win this. Now I just try and chase him. Hopefully I can get a 1 on him. Please. Nice. All right, with first blood, I think I've got just enough time to go to red real quick. So let's rush over there. The 2 there, basically, I was actually trying to block his impale, but it can often get their sunder too. So as long as you get the right time with your 2, the timing is really good on Ravana to block a big chunk of damage. This guy in his ranked messages, I played with him once. No ranked, man. I'm in a match. All right, let's go into our defense next. And he's level 5 as well. Let's check red buff real quick.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Or blue buff, I should say. He's not on it. Looks like he's probably on his own then. So I should hit really hard. I do have boots finished. It looks like he does not have boots finished. And we'll have to see if he comes back with full boots or not. If he doesn't, then I have a huge damage advantage right now. But I'll need to see. Does he have boots? No. Okay, so I'll need to try and keep track and see if he backs or not. Because if not only do I have a little bit of physical defense on him, but I've also got full boots, which is 30 power. That's really big, as well as a bit of movement speed. But he's low. He's probably about to back. I may even dive tower on him right here if he doesn't back for this wave. And he's backing right now. Okay, so what I'm going to do right here, because this is ranked duel, I'm trying. I'm going to actually zone him off this wave. I'm not going to clear it. I'm going to let them kill each other, because that's going to reduce a lot of the experience for him. It's actually more effective to do this than to push it into tower, because while tower does kill some of it, it's also much closer to him. So this way I can just kind of, you know, get a little more of the experience in my advantage. Let's poke him real quick. I should have 2'd right away. I think I had time if I wanted to, but not a big deal. He is hitting pretty hard right now, and he actually does have a tier 1 of that item, so he's got some attack speed going for him as well. All right, able to clear that out. Just waiting on cooldowns right now. I should be able to box him here in the wave. Just 2 through that. And just play behind the pillar a little bit. Now I can back off. Okay, so he's pretty chunked. I've got my Sunder up. The big thing to worry about is his jump. As soon as I have cooldowns back, I'm in a pretty good spot to fight, and I'm healing up quite a bit, which he is not. So this is definitely a good opportunity to fight, and I'll see what I can do. Go for the root right now. That's his impale. He should just be dead. Okay. That's just how you kill yourself. I don't know why he wanted to ult there. He should have just accepted his death. And he should have tried to jump at least, try and bait my ult. I was just going to use my Sunder. But he could have gotten an active or an ult out of me, and instead he just popped his own ult, which was pretty dumb. There's no way he wins that fight. Alright, so right now I have 2 options. I have Breastplate and I have Nemean. Both of those are very strong. I think Nemean is a great item. Oh, I don't know. Breastplate's going to give me more damage. I'm honestly just going to go Breastplate right now. Nemean, I think, is a little more effective normally. But I think in this situation right now, while I'm ahead, I want to go Breastplate just so I give myself a little more damage. Whereas Nemean is just more likely to try and encourage him to not fight at all, which I don't want. I want to take this lead while I have it, and I really want to just kind of increase it. So Breastplate's a good way to go. Nemean would be great later. I'm not going to go double defense immediately, just because I do need enough damage for him to not just try and avoid fighting me altogether. I want to keep him from getting late game. I want to be able to dive him and such. Let's see if he'll impale, and yeah. Unfortunately, I just didn't have the same buff secure there, so he was able to get that. I just need to punish him right now while his impale's down. So that's going to poke him pretty hard. Misplay on my part letting him get that red buff. But as long as I don't let him pick it up, not that big of a deal. Just a little bit of farm for him. So right now he's going to start camping under tower quite a bit. I can feel it. He's getting more and more scared of me. So I think what I'm going to have to do here is I'm going to have to try and siege a Bull Demon. And the best way to do that is try and poke him out under tower right here. And I almost got my 2 off in time. He's pretty poked. I can go ahead and try and start it right now. And I'll see if he'll follow me. Just looking at the mini-map right now, he's pretty back under tower right now. So I've got some time to go on this. And I may just be able to get it. I'll see how much damage I deal. But I think I can tank enough of this right now that I can actually have a chance of picking this up. Cooldowns are a huge problem. Luckily, he's not rotating, so I get this. But if he actually rotated, it would have been rough. I would have had to ult out to make sure I leash it, because I wouldn't have wanted him to take that. Cooldowns are like really long right now, it feels like, so I've got to be careful about that. Very tempting to go into a Brawler's Beat Stick next, and I think I may just do that. The reason being he's probably going to build lifesteal. This is going to give me some pen, it's going to give me some damage, and it's going to prevent a lot of his lifesteal. It looks like he's not going into it yet, unless that's an Aussie. That's probably an Executioner. So instead I may go with Jotun's Wrath for now and get my CDR really online. But the idea with Brawlers is just it's going to reduce almost half of his lifesteal, which is very, very strong.
Your middle tower is under attack.
But yeah, the thing about this matchup is I really want to be playing pretty bursty. I want to avoid too many auto attack fights, and I really just want to stick to 3, 1, probably a 2, come back in with cooldowns once I have them. Still got 40 seconds on my Bull Demon. I want to use that to my advantage here, even if he clears the wave, which I will try and block his impale here, that I want to be going on this tower. And because he doesn't have the tower, and because I take so little damage, he's going to ult that. That's fine. I'm just going to try and fight him here if he wants to fight me. Ooh, missed that. That wasn't good. All right, got to wait for cooldowns, unfortunately. He wins this trade too easily with Ike Ball. Just those OP 80 carry items, you know. Not a lot he can do to me right here. So 3 him through the wave. This, I think, is where he dies. No, he is able to jump out in time. Not a big deal. I've got a big shield stacked up. There he goes, dead. Oh, it's going to reset on me now that Bull Demon's done. But yeah, all I had to do there was just 2 through that and assume he's going to impale. And then I had the 1 follow-up really quickly after. So even if he didn't impale, he would have had to react very quickly in order to impale me as soon as my 2 was actually finished. So that was a pretty guaranteed kill there. Should have enough health to just be able to tank this a tiny bit and wipe out the tower real quick. Alright, let's back out real quick. He's trying to rush after me. Wave might actually, or red might be up, but I've got to just back off right now. I definitely don't want to fight. Yeah, it just spawned. So unfortunately he's going to get that. I got his tower. Okay, it's not the worst trade. Yeah, that looks like an Executioner. So let's go into Jotun's Wrath, get more CDR online, and now I'm going to go into more defense with Height of the Nemean. That's going to make me really hard to fight. And actually grab 1 ward as well. That's going to make me so hard to fight once I get Nemean done, because that passive, of course, is going to reflect a lot of auto attack damage. It's going to give me even more defense. So even though he's got some pen with Executioner, he's only going to be shredding through 36% of my defense. I still get a lot out of Nemean, and I get a great passive against 80 carries. Do you get this? Yeah. Alright, so right here, I just want to get a ward down, and I want to just kind of pressure the wave for now. And ideally, I should have Nemean done pretty much by the time Bull Demon's spawning. I'll look to pressure Bull Demon. And at that point, I've got a really good power spike in my advantage, so I want to be doing Bull Demon as soon as I get the Nemean. And then red buff also should be falling off. Actually, I don't know. I don't think red buff's going to be falling off, but I will have Nemean, which will be a big power spike item. He won't have another power spike in his favor, so I think that's kind of a perfect time to fight. But definitely not going to pressure Phoenix without it. There's just nothing I can realistically do. It's just kind of asking to throw. I don't want to die right now. I just want to keep farming. And I'll see if I can get his blue buff here. I don't know if it's up or not. It's down. I can at least get timer on it. Go get mine. At this point, blue buff doesn't do a whole lot for me. I've got plenty of mana, and I can't use the CDR for it because I've got full CDR. So it's just not really a big deal. And it looks like he's going to check that right now. Let's check over here just in case he's cheeky enough to do it. And he's not. And in that case, I may actually be able to do this right now. So I'm actually going to, even though I don't have Nemean, I'm going to try and burn this thing real quick. Is he coming back right now? Yeah, he is. Okay, we're going to back off.
Your middle tower is under attack.
I thought I might be able to do it, but he was aware. He was aware of what I was trying to pull. He might be on it now. He is. He actually got that in time. That's frustrating. I can't believe he burned that in time, but he popped his ult for it. It's just one of those things where as someone, when you're playing an AD carry like that, you just get so much more damage for it, which is rough. I don't know. I went against my game plan there in order to do that, but I don't know how much it mattered. It was really just me trying to see if I could sneak it on him, and then he burst it way faster than I thought he could. He did blow his ult for it, so it's worth trying to fight him right now, even though he's got the Bull Demon buff, because he doesn't have that ultimate in his favor. If he's not going to try and use it to his advantage, it's not that big of a deal that I lose it. It just kind of lengthens the game a little bit. But it's not the worst. Yeah, right now I don't have enough damage. I mean, really just Ravana in general doesn't have enough damage to blow him up under Phoenix or anything, so I've got to really try and be fighting outside of it. He should play smart enough that that won't really happen. Okay, I can just blow this up real quick because he's not contesting. Yeah, he tried to impale out of range there. I'm not sure why he did that. That was not in range of his impale. No way. 2 through the wave real quick. Just trying to not take too much damage. Heal up. Let's go grab that red. Just had to wait for blue buff timer to finish. Go around on him right here. Okay, it's a fine trade. It's frustrating that we do about the same damage even though I have an insane amount of defense. He's going to pop his thorns there. I should just be able to disengage pretty easily. Did he sunder or is that more thorns? Let's see if I can 3 him through this. No, he's going to back off, so I'm just going to heal a lot. I got his thorns for that, which is pretty easy. He went Nemean. Okay. I don't think Nemean was a good choice on his part. I don't do a lot of auto attack damage. Breastplate would have been better. If I shouldn't have done that. I should have ulted through that there. I should have ulted through and not used cooldowns. But because I did use cooldowns, I couldn't really do anything. Let's just back here. I've got money to spend. I can't realistically push this. I'm just going to back off. Okay, what can I get now? I definitely need more pen. I think Brawlers is a good way to go because that's going to reduce any potential lifesteal. So I'm assuming he's going to go into lifesteal next. I'll go into a Brawler's Beat Stick and that'll prevent it. If not, Titan's Bane is a better option, but I'll see what he goes. Frostbound is a little tempting as well. If I'm looking to box him a little more, keep him in place, that could be a really good item to go. But that, I think, would be a better 6th item, honestly. I think I just need more damage right now. Frostbound will also give me some health, which I kind of need with this much defense. Go ahead and drop my blue buff here for farm. And let's ward up in just a second after the wave. Ward up by the intersection right here, and then on the Bull Demon itself. Can I not ping? Oh, there we go. I don't know why it wouldn't let me ping. But yeah, ward up here, which will spot any rotations to it. And then ward on it so I can actually see the vision this time, or see the health this time, if he does it. He's got a sentry right now. He's going to block some vision in just a second, which means that I want to be fighting him here. Try and 2 out any damage he has. Misses his impale. That's okay. Again, that slow from his 1 is huge. He's going to be able to counter ward me. I believe his ward was in range, but perhaps he kind of warded too far away from mine. I don't know. All right, I've got vision right now. Let's see, is he going lifesteal? He's not, so I'm actually going to try and sell this real quick and go into a Titan's Bane instead. All right, let's hurry over. He doesn't have time for this, does he? No, he's just checking it anyways. Okay. Red buff's about to spawn. I want to get red buff before I go for that. Oh, he actually sentryed there. Okay, so he put the normal ward down on that camp over there. Probably not worth going for that. Alright, just looking for vision of him. He's playing way far back, so I get this red buff for free. And he's got great vision of the Bull Demon. I want to sentry that off myself in just a second. Back right after this wave. Here we go, let's back. Okay, yeah, let's go into a Frostbound, I think.
The best defense is a good offense.
Kind of afraid of taking this much time. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Using my 2 to get there a little bit faster. I'm afraid of taking this much time. I'm going to assume that he didn't do Bull Demon. I wasn't watching the map while I bought. That's one of those risky things where you can burn this objective so fast. It's scary to just like back for a long time. Alright, in this spot I'm actually going to put him in a weird position. I'm going to give him the option of rotating or doing my tower. He can do my tower, I'm fine with that trade, or he can come to Bull Demon and actually contest it. And so he is. I can fight him here. Get out of his impale, he's going to jump off, which means I can fight this really well now. So I'm just going to go back on it before it resets too much. I'm taking very little damage from it. And with his ult down, or with his jump down I should say, this is actually really, really good for me. So I just want him to get a little closer, and then I ult on him. Ooh, I missed the Sunder there, which is a bad play. Try and 2 through most of that, immune it. That was really good. Is he in 1 range? I don't think so. I don't think it's actually going to hit him. Now it is. His Thorn's at, he's dead. That means free Bull Demon. So just, I took a little longer than I wanted to ult him. He was playing that really smart. He was using his ult to his advantage and his impale to his advantage, and that he could secure that pretty well, even a little bit better than I could there, and using the range to make sure that I couldn't ult on him very easily, which is why I didn't hit my ult. But I was still able to ult on him early enough, threaten him just enough with actually finishing the Bull Demon that I was able to kill him there before he got his jump off a cooldown too quickly. So that went really well. I got a lot of his, let's see, did I get his actives? I don't think I actually got his actives. I think I just got his ult there. Let's back real quick, get Frostbound done, and then pressure this Phoenix.
The best defense is a good offense.
Alright, so right now what I have going for me, I've got a lot of penetration. I don't have anti-lifesteal, which he just got lifesteal online. Might be something to pick up. I don't know if Aussie's going to be enough to be worth it. He doesn't have a whole lot of damage. He really just has penetration over anything. He's trying to pressure me here? He's trying to pressure me? There's a Sunder, just immuned it. He is shredding this tower. Hit him with that. Block some autos. It's actually a really good spot for me. He's not going to jump away in time. Oh, he blocked that, though. I think he's going to get out just fine. But he's got a back to base. I've got some time to do red buff or do his Phoenix. I still have Bull Demon going. I'm going to push his Phoenix as quick as I can. I'm just getting time for my actives right now, which is great. So I did use my ult there, but not the worst at all. Not a whole lot I can actually do to the Phoenix right now, but I'm doing my best. Doing my best. Gonna try and impale me any second here. Ooh, I missed that. That was bad. Still actually able to trade pretty well with him. Bull Demon going down in a second. I've got Sunder coming up right now. This is actually a good trade for me. I think I can kill him here. Awesome. Let's just hope I can live. This should be Phoenix. Give me a Phoenix. Try and do damage to it while clearing. Yeah, I got it. I don't have the win, though. I don't have enough minions here to go for the win, so I'm just going to back with Phoenix there. Get some fire minions spawning. Grab a potion. Grab a sentry. Upgrade thorns. And go get red buff. So right now I've got fire minions to my advantage. I've got most of my actives. I've got, well, not most of them, half of them. I've got thorns, and I've got my ult about to come up. I'm going to get red buff. This is a great time to fight. He still doesn't have a kill. Pretty ahead in gold right now, but he is full build. Only thing he doesn't have is he doesn't have all of his actives upgraded yet. But let's see what I can do. Definitely going to look to fight him, and he just got a Fatalis. But he's not really kiting me enough right now for it to matter too much. So he cleared a little bit of the wave, but I actually forced him off, so he's going to have to get back to base if he wants to be able to really clear this safely at all. The full CDR was definitely the right route. My cooldowns are so much shorter, so important for what I'm doing right now. I'm not really auto-attacking much at all. So definitely glad that I went that route, went with Jotuns. Okay, it's messing me up a little bit. Fire minions pouring in though right now. It's a good time for me to go on Titan real quick. Just try and shred it with my cooldowns real quick. Ooh, he's hurting. Ult away from that. Try and play him in wave. Ooh, he juked it. I'm in trouble. That hit him. That was good. I just got a stall. He's going to life steal a bit. 2 right here. There we go. That's his impale. Might be able to win this. Almost. That was really close. If I hit my 3, he would have died there. Oh, we might lose this game. It's one of those things where he's an 80 carry. I absolutely deserve the win. I'm playing this really well, but he's an 80 carry, so it's just kind of a perfect example of what I'm talking about. It's just not much. It's like I'm playing really well, and it's 5-1, but there's a good chance he can actually still win this game. If he kills me one more time, he'll probably win. Which sucks, but that's how it is. Alright, I might go a ton of potions this time. Like, do I bother warding Bull Demon? I don't think so.
This should serve me well.
Although I don't have time to get a bunch of potions. I need to rush over here. Please tell me he doesn't have it. He doesn't have it. Okay. He got close, though. And if I can just catch him, which I doubt he can, I think that he's just going to be smart and run back all the way. But if I can catch him, he's in a lot of trouble. Yeah, he's going to back off entirely. That means I go for Bull Demon. Try and get this thing down. I don't do a lot of damage here to it. He can potentially fight me on it. It's just one of those things I have to go for. And yeah, another perfect example of like if I'm him, I burn this about 2 to 3 times faster. I'm still full health, so I just look for the fight here. Gonna just try and outburst him on it with my 3-1 combo. He got it. That's my Phoenix down. But I can go get his Phoenix real quick. Yeah, just barely mistimed. I think I can do this. Can I? Apparently not. I thought I could. I'm dead. Wow. He's just shredding me, man. I mean, there's... I don't know. I don't know what to say. It's just like... I felt I had to go for that objective, and it's just... I don't think I can win fights right now against him. I just don't think there's anything I can do about this. It's like I want to get him in close range for auto attack so I can slow him, but at the same time, it doesn't really matter much because he's got a better slow than Frostbound with his 1. You know, it's a mixture of him being an 80 carry and also being probably the best 80 carry to match up against me. Yeah, that should be game. He should kill this in time. Yep. I don't think I'm going to get there. I might. That was dumb. Okay. It's low enough that he should be able to just end, but I'm going to do my best. I'm going to push this out. He's got a fire wave going for him, and I do not have the best clear. So it's going to take a while to push these minions up, and some of them will probably die. A lot of them will die. Okay. I should be able to get Phoenix. Titan's super low. I think he's just going to be able to run in and end the game, but I'll see what he does. I think he's all about the win. I don't think he's going to play the... I think he's going to play the disrespect, not the honorable win, which I don't blame him for. That's what I would do. I think I've got to fight him on this. Try and lure him out a little bit and try and 1v1. Right here. I don't even know if I'm just not going to reach him. He's just going to go end. I think this is it. I think these fire minions might stop me. Yep, that's it. That's really lame, man. I wanted to go chase him down there, but he's just going straight for the end. Whatever. Oh, I don't know, guys. I don't know. This is what keeps me from playing 1v1. I'm 6-2, and the only deaths I even have are because I have to fight so aggressively over these objectives because they're literally the only chance I have at winning the game. And it's just, it's pretty frustrating. I don't know. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you next time.
I've been been seeking for the glory. Say my name. And I've been trying to write my own story in the search for fame. I'm sitting here in this empty room, walls keep tumbling down.